What's up, guys? I have some information today, and unfortunately, it doesn't. I don't think it's good information. Let's just get right into the news. So let me flip it over here. And before I tell you guys what I think or my opinion or any of that, we'll just straight go through. And this is on NVIDIA's official blog post. I'll put the link down below. This is not a joke. This is not April Fools. I wish it was. But GeForce is made for gaming. CMP is made to mine. NVIDIA posted this today, actually. We're limiting the hash rate of the GeForce RTX 3060 GPUs so they're less desirable to miners, and launching NVIDIA CMP for professional mining. We are gamers through and through. We obsess about new gaming features, new architectures, new games, and new tech. We design GeForce GPUs for gamers, and gamers are clamoring for more. Yet, NVIDIA GPUs are programmable, and users are constantly discovering new applications for them, from weather simulation and gene sequencing to deep learning and robotics. Mining cryptocurrency is one of those. With the launch of the GeForce RTX 3060 on February 25th, which is in about a week and a half, we're taking an important step to help ensure GeForce GPUs end up in the hands of gamers. Having the hash rate. So RTX 3060 software drivers are designed to detect specific attributes of the Ethereum cryptocurrency mining algorithm and limit the hash rate or cryptocurrency mining efficiency by around 50%. That only makes sense. Our GeForce RTX GPUs introduce cutting-edge technologies such as RTX real-time ray tracing, DLSS AI-accelerated image upscaling technology, reflex superfast response rendering for the best system latency, and many more, tailored to meet the needs of gamers and those who create digital experiences. To address the specific needs of Ethereum mining, we're announcing the NVIDIA CMP, or cryptocurrency mining processor, product line for professional mining. CMP products which do not do graphics are sold through authorized partners and optimized for best mining performance and efficiency. They don't meet the specifications required for a GeForce GPU and thus don't impact the availability of GeForce GPUs to gamers. For instance, CMP lacks display outputs, enabling improved airflow while mining so they can be more densely packed. CMPs also have a lower peak core voltage and frequency, which improves mining power efficiency. Creating tailored products for customers with specific needs delivers the best value for customers with CMP. We can help miners build the most efficient data centers while preserving GeForce RTX GPUs for gamers. All right, guys, before we talk about having CMP or dedicated mining cards, because this is not a new thing. They've done this in the past, but they've never, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. NVIDIA has never straight up released a driver and said this driver is going to hurt the performance of mining on your GPU. I think this is a dangerous direction. I definitely, this makes me rethink buying all NVIDIA cards, because if this is done on the software side level, before we get any deeper into this conversation, that means that this could be implemented across all NVIDIA drivers. So that means right now, if you don't have a copy, like a hard offline copy of whatever driver you're using, you may want to do that before all these drivers are updated. And a lot of people are like, oh, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Well, I would never imagine a company being like, hey, this is the hardware we're selling you, and we don't like that you're doing this with it, so we're going to limit the performance of that. Sorry about that. And when I mean this is a dangerous road to go down, it's right now GPU mining and getting your hands on graphics cards, it is hard, but it's still realistic for an individual. Creating these CMP or professional mining cards is not going to make it easier for miners to game. It's just going to further divide like professional mining and then what I consider like hobby mining. I'm a hobby miner. I got a few cards. I do some mining on them. I still do gaming. But it's gonna divide that. It's gonna make gamers solely gamers and miners solely miners. But what that means is these big, huge companies with warehouses, those are going to be buying up every single bit of these mining cards. And your guy that's got a graphics card is not going to be able to mine. or it won't be worth it to mine. And isn't that the whole point of like decentralization is like having everybody a part of the ecosystem so everybody can mine, you know, whether they have one graphics card, 10, 100, 1,000. They can it's split up. Um I don't know. It just definitely makes me rethink Nvidia like totally from top to bottom. I'd like to hear what you guys think. I don't want to sit here and just straight complain and harp, but it looks like the RTX 3060 for the moment is not going to be a good card to mine on. And when I say that for the moment, um, the internet and the mining community is a very crafty bunch. Um, do I think there's going to be workarounds made? Absolutely. Do I think that, you know, would we potentially get into the realm of custom drivers and that kind of thing? Absolutely. But is it going to happen right away? No, it may take some time. Yeah. Then if anything, Nvidia is really opening the door to let AMD just walk in and just be like, "Hey guys, uh, RX 6700s, RX 6600 XTs, come get them by the truckload." And you know, forget about your Nvidia cards for doing any kind of hybrid setup. Um, and then just thinking about other ways that this potentially could, you know, backfire on Nvidia. I don't know how they're going to detect and cut down hash rate, and who knows, this may just be all mumbo jumbo technical, or not technical but political jargon. These cards might come out and might still do 40 50 mega hash. There's no telling. But I can't imagine it's going to be the card's going to be able to figure out, okay, if I do this, then I need to make it slower. But there's got to be like certain circumstances where that could hurt performance in other ways in gaming and other things. So it's just I don't know. And how are they going to be able to? Is it just Ethereum mining that they're targeting? What about Raven mining? You know, what about Raven Coin, Beam, all these other algorithms? It's not always. A lot of people are like, oh, Ethereum. But you do have to remember, in the past 3 to 4 years I've been mining Ethereum has not always been the top coin to mine. It's always been one of the top coins, but you know, there's been a lot of other programs and coins and algorithms that have had their spotlight. You know, Grin, Beam, daggone, like they rocked the world there for a little while, and they were doing 2-3 times the payouts that Ethereum was doing. Raven coin was even up there for a long time. It's still up there. So it just, how can they nuke or hurt the efficiency of all mining without not hurting performance in other ways? So I guess let me know what you guys are thinking. I was really hoping to jump on and grab some of these cards, but if anything, the only thing that you need to take away from this video, other than the fact that maybe if you have pre-orders on a 3060, you might need to rethink them, is go ahead and make sure you have some offline copies of your drivers for your current graphics cards. Because I would dare to say that if this is implemented in one graphics card and it's successful, or they think it's successful, then they'll probably implement it in all the graphics cards, all the current graphics cards. So you need an offline copy and run an old driver if you still want to mine on what you have. But man, it's crazy to think about. It's almost like a good analogy, I guess, would be like, I'm gonna go buy a pickup truck, right? And I'm gonna use my pickup truck to drive back and forth to haul stuff. So it's gonna make me money. And you know, Ford's like, oh well, we don't like, or Ford or Chevrolet. I'm not. It doesn't matter about the brand. I'm just talking about like an analogy, use case scenario. Well, we don't like when people buy our trucks to drive them long distances to make money. We only like it when they use their trucks for, if they're towing, they can only tow like a boat or recreation. You know, if you want to tow to make money, then you need like a big truck, like a 350, 450, you know, like the professional or the heavy duty trucks. You don't need to do that on a 150 or a 250. So we're gonna hurt the performance of those when for towing, but only for when you're making money in long. I like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It probably wasn't a good analogy. It's just this is not the news that I wanted to be getting coming up towards the end of February, when potentially one of the best graphics cards in years was about to launch a high memory, you know, efficient 30, 60, or 60 series GPU, because I've always been a fan of the 60 series. 1060s, 1660s, 2060s, always like those GPUs. They've always done me right. So, I don't know, guys. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. Facebook group and Discord links are down below if you want to join up. We had a good group of people talking, and a lot of information is going around. It's really making me look more towards the AMD side of things and the mid range, what's going to be coming out over there. So, with that being said, I'm not going to ramble anymore. Have a good one. Adios. We'll see you next time. Bye.